Max was just a stray forgotten by the world. But when he peered through a rusty basement window and saw an old man trapped inside, everything changed. The man's voice was weak, barely louder than the rain. "Is someone there?" Max didn't bark. He stepped closer, pressing his nose to the bars. From behind them, a pale hand emerged, trembling. "You're real, aren't you?" That was how it began. Max, a German shepherd abandoned months earlier, had no reason to trust people, but something in the old man's eyes made him stay. Something told him this wasn't just another human, but someone in desperate need. The man's name was Matias Roas, once a respected coffee grower in the mountain town of Santa Lucia, Argentina. Now he was locked in his own basement, hidden by his daughter-in-law, Camila, who had convinced everyone he was in a care home in Buenos Aires. In truth, she was selling off his land behind his back. Max returned the next day. Then the day after, he brought food scraps, an old can of water, and eventually a small box of heart medication he'd retrieved after seeing a woman drop it near the pharmacy to Matias. Max wasn't just a dog. He was hope. One day, a young veterinarian named Clara Yamada noticed Max's odd routine, scavenging food from the same spots, always heading toward the edge of town. Curious, she followed him, hiding among the trees, until she saw what he did: push a bag of bread through a grated window. Then came a voice from within. "Thank you, my lion." That voice was Matias. Clara was stunned. She remembered him. He once donated to the clinic where she trained with help from Melissa, Matias' former housekeeper. Clara uncovered the horrifying truth. Camila was trying to sell the estate, Fenina Esperanza, to a corporation called Verisur, known for turning organic farms into chemical-heavy avocado fields. Worse yet, Camila's brother was Thomas Ibarra, the local notary who was falsifying documents to push the deal through with Max's help. Clara, Elisa, and Matias began to fight back. They installed a hidden camera near the basement window, documented the abuse, and located the original title deeds behind a portrait in the library. Those papers included a clause from Matias's father stating the land could never be sold to industrial agriculture. When Camila and Tomas grew suspicious, they planned to move Matias to a ranch where no one would ever find him. That night, with Max guiding the way, Clara and Elisa used an old escape tunnel to rescue Matias. The escape triggered chaos. A rival vet loyal to Camila alerted the local police. They raided Clara's clinic, but Matias had already gone, eventually with Clara's cousin, Eduardo Nakamura, a state prosecutor. The group reached Guanajuato, but the threat wasn't over. Raúl sent a sniper to silence them. Max sensed the danger and dove in front of Clara, pushing her down as a bullet shattered the window behind her. Thanks to Eduardo's team, Camila and Tomas were arrested. All fraudulent transactions were frozen, and La Esperanza saved 3 weeks later. Matias stood on his restored porch beside his daughter Co, who had flown from Japan after years of estrangement. Below them, workers and townspeople gathered to celebrate at Matias's feet. Lay Max now wearing a handmade leather collar, engraved with the words, "Hero of La Esperanza." Though abandoned, the dog gave hope and saved a man who was quietly fading from the